So, in keeping with my reviewing fragrances that not a lot of people are seeing in the public eye, a lot of fragrances that people don't really know about, I'm not going to be reviewing one of those fragrances today. In fact, the fragrance that I'm going to be reviewing is sort of quite well known and comes from a niche house. Yeah, the word fragrance smart and niche don't really go well together, do they? And this fragrance comes from the house of Byredo, and the fragrance is called Baudelaire. Welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be talking about Baudelaire by Byredo, and this company comes all the way from Sweden, and it was founded back in 2006 by Ben Gorham. So I've done a little bit of research on this company, and the perfumers for this company are Olivia Giacobetti and Jerome Impinet. My name pronouncing is terrible. Forgive me. Another bit of useful information that I found out about the company is the fact that they don't add a lot of ingredients into their fragrances. In other words, they don't want to make their fragrances smell totally full on the notes. They just like to add a few simple notes to make their fragrances smell simple, yet unique, which is something that I really like. And this fragrance is definitely a fine example of that. Now, I got this fragrance from a very loyal subscriber, somebody called Jacques de Vries, who also sent me not just this, but millions of other samples of so many different niche fragrances. There's a few designers thrown in there as well. So just, Jacques, thank you so much for finally giving me the chance to get my nose on some of these niche gems. Honestly, I'm so grateful. Thank you. And this fragrance was just one of the ones that I randomly picked up out of the bag. I didn't know a thing about it. I didn't even know this fragrance existed. So when I looked at it, I was just like, okay, Baudelaire. Okay, that sounds cool. Because it says it right there on the label. I was just like, wow, okay, this seems interesting. I'll give it a spray. And as soon as I sprayed it on my hand, let it sit down for a couple of seconds, put my nose to it, I just instantly fell in love. Honestly. What does Baudelaire mean? Well, the word Baudelaire is simply just a French surname. Well, of course, the orphans in Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events are called Baudelaire. They're the Baudelaire orphans, in case you guys didn't know.
Spoiler alert!
And there is also a very famous poet, Charles Baudelaire, who was actually a French poet who produced notable work, and he was also a pioneering translator of Edgar Allan Poe. So that's pretty interesting. So it's a very royal sort of surname in France, if you like. So let's get straight into this fragrance. So the main accords for this fragrance are fresh, spicy, balsamic, aromatic, smoky, woody, and leather. So let's get straight into this. Here we go. Here we go. Now let's get through the notes, shall we? So this fragrance was created in 2009, and the top notes are caraway, juniper berries, and black pepper. So it was literally, like I said, falling in love for the first time ever. That's how it felt for me smelling this fragrance. Falling in love, getting that sort of butterfly feeling in your stomach. That's literally how it felt. I was just smelling it and I was just like, oh my god, this smells divine. Literally, that's how it felt. It really does smell fantastic when you smell it. So what I get when I first smell this, I get a very nice caraway, and I get a very nice black pepper note. The black pepper is not so much spicy, but it's very smooth, very soft. When I was talking about the company not making their fragrances smell too confusing, they like to keep them simple, this literally is a fine example of that. It just smells so soft, so clean, and very elegant. It's so nice. So I get a lot of caraway. I do also get a lot of black pepper, just not too spicy, very soft, very mellow. Oh, it's lovely. It's so dark, it's so mysterious, but it's not fleeting. It's very mellow, and it's like it could smell stronger, and it probably would still smell absolutely amazing, but the fact that it's very tame and it's very soft and elegant and not fleeting whatsoever, it still smells incredible. The middle notes, we get hyacinth, incense, and leather. Sorry about that, I couldn't get that through there. So those are the middle notes. Now, you get a ton, and I mean a ton of leather. When you first smell this fragrance, the leather note in this is so pure, so strong. But we do also get that incense also, and it gives it this sort of Middle Eastern smell. But it's not like it doesn't remind you of something maybe like a lead, a desert cane. It's incensey, but with it being mixed with that leather note, it just makes it smell incredibly easy smelling, and something that you would smell and be like, wow, yeah, I'm totally wearing that. So easy to wear, so light, and just, oh, it's so beautiful. It's also got this like touch of it's like a sweetness, and I guess that's coming from the bass notes, because in the bass you get patchouli, amber, and papyrus. I couldn't even say that word there. And I guess the sweetness is coming from the amber note, because the amber note in this smells so sweet, so oriental. It just smells so incredibly beautiful. But once this fragrance is dried down on your skin, it just smells like a very sweet, well, not very sweet, I would say mellow sweet, leathery, sort of oud sort of smell. Even though I know oud isn't in this fragrance, it has an oud quality about it. And I guess the fact that it just smells so dark anyway, it smells like a very smoky, dark, but very light, tame fragrance. And I honestly, guys, I really like this fragrance. And I will honestly, I would really like a full bottle of this. I've seen the prices, and 50 mils go for like £99 here in the UK, quite expensive. And for like a bigger bottle, you're looking at like 120, 130. So I don't know. If I ever got a full bottle of a niche fragrance, this would probably be the first one. It just smells so incredible. It really does. Longevity isn't the best. I only get maybe like 7 or 8 hours out of this, and then it just turns into this sort of clean scent after a while, sort of soft, clean fragrance. So for me, it may not be worth all the money in terms of its longevity, but the smell overall is so realistic, so high quality, so amazing, that it's probably that reason exactly why I want a full bottle of this. And I absolutely love it. I just love the name, Baudelaire. It just sounds so rich, so old-fashioned in a way, but oh, it's so nice. It's just so nice. So, guys, if you can get a sample, if you're lucky enough to get a sample, just like how I have been with Jack, I would highly recommend you get your nose on Baudelaire by Byredo. This fragrance is just, it's something else. It's like a leather fragrance from another dimension. I've never smelled a leather fragrance like this. It's so beautiful. It's just, oh, I love it. I love it so much. So, guys, please do find a sample of it. Check it out. See what you think, okay? This has been my review for this niche fragrance, and it's called Byredo's Baudelaire. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Keep smelling good, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.